Imagine that Vancouver had a massive facility like this that could be used to give shelter and care to the psychiatric patients running the streets these days. And it's a beautiful ground. And there are a lot of beautiful buildings. It's a massive facility. And it's been sitting empty all this time. Think about that. All these homeless people all over the country. All over, let's say all over Vancouver. Don't try to do too much. Say all over Vancouver, and these grounds have been here. They could have been camped out here. This facility. So you got the joke probably. This is Riverview. So those people could have been housed here. I mean, it's designed to give care to people who really need it. That's what it's built for. It's a hospital. And it's associated with colony farms. Here's some little piece of sanity for you. In 1992, there was a society formed that was to seek to protect what the idea was behind this place. This place has a lot of history. I think it opened in 1904 in conjunction with colony farms, right? And the idea there was to provide people with I don't know, some connection to nature, some serenity through horticulture, right? 1992, they're still talking about that. But I guess that wasn't all that cinematographical. Cinematic. Oh, my English. I'm doing language exchanges every morning, and some of them are in Chinese, and it's gone down now. Some of them in Spanish, which is difficult because I don't speak Spanish. But I think it might have a tendency to muck up your language processing centers when you're fiddling around like that. Anyway, just written. I don't want to get into talking, just text stuff, but it's fun. I write in Chinese, so what if I could do this? It's a little better, right? Here we are again. I had a look around. Yeah, and I am filming now. So even if you say, oh yeah, or no, you're gonna be, oh. What's your name again? Little blue eyes. What a cute dog. Yeah, but yeah, I'm filming, so gotta keep going here. It's another one of the nicer facilities, and they're big, right? This place, I mean, you can just look it up, Riverview, how many people used to be housed here, and they could be housed here again. They're saying that these things are, unsafe or whatever. Yeah, like the guys who built this didn't build buildings that would stay up. What a joke. What a joke. Let's see if we can get... Yeah, I want the best light to be on the... I mean, they might need some plumbing stuff and electricity, I bet. But the thing is that this place is so huge. And really so beautiful. Like, I can't imagine anybody's really going to complain. They got to go, oh my God, I got to go camping here for the warmer months. Something that they don't get with this, homelessness, this thing, is that these people have demonstrated that you can live in a tent in Canada, right? Fuck. In Vancouver, anyway. There's a few months, obviously, that you sure wouldn't want to, but with the right gear and all that. I think I was in a tent until, like, beginning of November. And way out in the bush and alone. Okay, this is where this gets good. Yeah, they could just come and live out here. But you know, you'd have to do it with really strict rules, right? We're going to set you guys up with a lush situation here, and we should be looking into providing you with your. I mean, you can produce fentanyl in a lab, right? So why in hell wouldn't we produce what is consumed, so that people didn't have to go out and conk people over the head for the money to buy it? I mean, really, like, unless what you wanted to do was, like, you know, just ensure that everything is just as shitty for as long as possible, right? Yeah, we'll make a lab. I think we can do that, fentanyl, and you'll get a decent amount, even a maintenance amount for the first couple of months. But eventually you have to go on some sort of a concept of withdrawal program, or out you go, because we just don't want you. I mean, there's going to have to be some really tough things done. There's going to have to be some really tough stuff done, or there's no way out of this mess. But I mean, like, I'm thinking that's tough. Okay, I'm going to say to a junkie, if you go like conk people over the head and try and bring in drugs off the street and sell them, we're going to kick you out. You can't go camping here anymore, and you can't get free heroin for us. And I did. I just said, oh my God, that you have to do some tough stuff, eh? Oh, I think that the First Nations down the street is giving it an okay to tear down this thing. This magnificent piece of architecture. It's yeah, there was no historical review done or anything like that, but you know, the First Nations down the street thought, yeah, go ahead and tear it down, and everybody else thought we should tear it down. I listened to a mental health expert, and she said, oh no, we couldn't open up Riverview again, because people are talking about it, right? We couldn't, sorry about the ugliness. I'm just looking for something nice, obviously. Don't do that. That'll be too bright when we get over here. You gotta be filming with your back to the sun. Yeah, I mean, this place is huge. It's like a, you know, good-sized university. Like it's college town university. I don't know. It's a mid-sized university, probably. But the thing is, I haven't seen it all, so I don't even know. Oh, yeah. So look at it, right? So the people who built this were like British botanists, like, and seriously good ones, right? And what they did was they came out here and they planted all kinds of exotic trees and landscaped this and everything. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's not been used. It's not used for a long time. I remember when they let all the people out of Riverview, and everybody said, well, hang on, how come all these nuts are out on the street now? And they said, oh, we think they should live in the community, and besides, we've got antipsychotics. Like, I know a little bit about this, right? We've got antipsychotics, and so, you know, they're manageable. Yeah, okay, until they don't take and they don't. You know that psychotics don't like to take the medicine. It probably makes them feel like hell. I look at them on their medicine, looks pretty miserable to me. Yeah, they don't want to take them, right? I don't blame them for not wanting to take them. But then you get people on the street that are just absolutely, you know, bonkers, right? So this facility is here. It's set up for doctors and that to come, you know, just to work here and to take care of patients. But the thing is it could become a lot more, because if it was successful, then you could say to the world, hey, come and look what BC did. Wouldn't it be nice for Canada to be like a hero country again, to do something a little bit out of the box? We did, but already, but like another thing. Yeah, this is sitting here, waiting to be utilized. Did I mention that this was part of Colony Farms? So, yeah, I guess I did at the beginning. Yeah, the idea was that you could help people achieve some mental health and become productive and feed themselves and have something to do and learn things and all the other stuff. And you could help people that way with horticulture. And so there's a massive farm down here, Colony Farms. I mean, that was a massively successful farm. So it worked. Milk and beef, I think it was, like world renowned. So what if we had some people get up the idea, there's all this land out here, there's available farmland around, I would imagine, still down at Colony Farms. And go back to the vision that the people had when they built this. I mean, look at this. So I think that you get into this a bit, and then you start to see some of the trees. It might be a little unusual. Like, I think that one is a little unusual with the two tips on it there, isn't it? Yeah, and this I studied a little bit on this, looked it up a bit. There's some mental health expert who said, well, no, I don't think that it's the time, because there's so many negative memories associated with Riverview, which I would imagine there would be a lot. I mean, this was a psychiatric institution. I bet there's a lot of bad memories, and I bet there was a lot of stuff the doctors subjected there. It was opened in 1904, right? This is a historical site. And what this one said, oh no, these buildings are associated with all these memories from the past, you know, and there's stigma and discrimination, and so she thinks the whole thing should be torn down and everything be built again, you know, as if it's not a kind of an emergency already. Like, what do you think? Is it kind of an emergency? The way that the streets are going? The way that downtowns are going? Is that an emergency? I'd say it's an emergency. And an emergency, what you need is some leadership. Somebody to make some fucking sense, man. Really. This shit, I can't take it. It's so stupid. Really stupid. You could set up a situation out here so that you have this concept, you know, people are going to farming, and they're going to have to earn their way a little bit. They're going to have to follow some rules. And you'll have them on really gentle withdrawal programs. Right? And you're going to have to enforce rules sometime. And that grass looked good, didn't it? I wonder. Yeah, I mean, there's a solution right here. It's not a perfect solution. There's no perfect solutions. Certainly not to anything as crazy as this. There's one right here. It's sitting right in front of us. Right there. That one does look a little ratty. And they're pretty spooky too, eh? With those windows up at the top there, you can imagine somebody's been in there for like 15 years pulling their skin off. Not hard to imagine. I just think it's amazing that Riverview was associated with, oh, my bus. Fuck. The bus goes every half hour. You know, what does it like say? Think outside the box. Yeah, time to do that. Joe Horgan, I think, is sort of on board with this. I can't stand him, but if he's on board with that, well, maybe I like him a little more than I did before. So what happened if you put the, ooh, wow, that did something. Yeah, sorry I get irritated, but I mean, this stuff, coming from where I'm coming from, this stuff is so unbelievably wicked, stupid. It's wicked and it's stupid, and it's incompetent, and it's cruel.